The early Anthropocene was a time of great change and upheaval on our planet. As human populations exploded and industrialization took hold, the natural world was pushed to its limits. The animals that had lived alongside us for centuries were suddenly faced with new and unfamiliar threats, from habitat loss to pollution, hunting, and climate change. Despite the warnings of scientists, politicians, and environmental activists, we failed to act in time to save many of these species from extinction. Welcome, guests. I'm MU3X, your museum guide to our new exhibit of illustrations of species that went extinct hundreds of years ago. Equipped with an array of knowledge and precision, my primary function is to guide and elucidate the enigmatic treasures residing in our exhibits. Feel free to inquire, explore, and embark on this enlightening odyssey. The northern Gulf of California porpoise, Phocina sinus, a small marine mammal, tragically went extinct due to entanglement in fishing nets, habitat destruction, pollution, and overfishing. Efforts to protect it came too late, leading to its disappearance by 2050. This extinction had significant ecological repercussions, emphasizing the crucial balance between human activities and preserving our natural world, especially in responsible fishing practices. The eastern meadowlark, Sternella magna, was once widespread in North America. Renowned for its melodious song and vibrant plumage, this bird disappeared due to habitat loss, climate change, and agricultural expansion. Once a common sight in North American grasslands, the eastern meadowlark's yellow breast and distinctive song enchanted bird enthusiasts. But as human activity expanded, converting grasslands to farmland and using pesticides, the bird's habitat and prey dwindled. Climate change further disrupted its life cycles. Despite conservation attempts like protected areas and sustainable farming, the eastern meadowlark vanished by the mid-23rd century. The saguaro cactus, Carnegie gigantea, was once an iconic symbol of the American Southwest. This slow-growing, resilient plant unique to the Sonoran Desert in Arizona, California, and Mexico, embodied adaptability in harsh environments. Recognized for its towering trunk reaching 60 feet, adorned with branches of spines and beautiful white flowers sustaining pollinators, the cactus succumbed to the rapid climatic shifts of the late 21st century. Increased temperatures and altered rainfall patterns weakened its resilience, leading to diseases, insect invasions, and declining reproduction. Despite conservation attempts like planting initiatives and habitat restoration, the species vanished, marking a significant loss to the Sonoran Desert ecosystem and cultural heritage. This extinction stands as a poignant reminder of our planet's fragility amidst climate change, urging humanity to unite in safeguarding biodiversity and fostering a sustainable future. The greater Antarctic icebird, Aptenodytes forsteri, a remarkable penguin species exclusive to Antarctica, is now extinct due to human-induced factors like climate change and overfishing. Its black and white plumage camouflaged it in the snowy landscape, while yellow-orange neck patches signaled breeding seasons. Skilled hunters, these penguins pursued fish, squid, and krill, but overfishing, especially of krill, led to food scarcity. Climate change further disrupted their habitats and prey distribution as melting ice made breeding and hunting challenging. Conservation efforts, like fishing quotas and marine protections, fell short, unable to halt the decline. The last of these birds was spotted in the mid-22nd century. The distinctive panda, Ailuropoda melanaluca, has sadly been extinct since the 22nd century. This creature's black and white coat, with cartoonish black patches, a round body, and unique paws for bamboo gripping, made it an ecosystem linchpin, shaping forests and maintaining balance. Despite its charm, human-driven habitat destruction led to the panda's extinction. Rampant deforestation for agriculture wiped out their population. Efforts like captive breeding failed, and the last panda passed away due to old age, a tragic result of human-caused extinction.
Well, you have made it out of the AI-generated content and into a peek behind the scenes of this video so that I can explain the artistic intent behind it. I wanted to look how modern species perhaps would be thought of or depicted in a distant future if they were to go extinct, and then through war, societal collapse, or just time, photographs, illustrations, and museum specimens were lost, leaving only short physical descriptions. My key inspiration was how depictions of the dodo have changed over the past few centuries since the bird's extinction. Another example I was intrigued by is that after the fall of Rome and people didn't see elephants in their lives, medieval bestiaries began to drift away from reality and became based on previous illustrations, and so eventually the depictions looked nothing like elephants, which is precisely what I wanted to explore. After learning about and exploring the use of ChatGPT, I wanted to take the perspective of a scientist or researcher in the distant future and describe these animals and how they went extinct in a time more contemporary to today. The challenge is, since I know what these animals look like, I will be unable to really capture them as if I had never seen them. Learning that doll.e, aka Bing Image Generator, gave me a way to not only escape this problem, but also create a finished thing that is an AI-generated experience. My basic workflow was to get Chat to give a description of a given animal, which I tried to generalize so the AI might not just use images of the animal in the image generation, creating something recognizable but off. I then asked ChatGPT to write an essay about the extinction, thus this video was created. I hope you found it provocative.